YouTube. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. So I've been doing my my Googles and my research and my homework, and I came up with this. I came across some crazy stuff, not too crazy, but it's Drake's house, right? It's the embassy. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, and thank you. We need that for the algorithm. Go to the top of the page, hit both those links, follow me on Instagram, shoot me any content you want me to react to in the DMs there. Also, join my Discord. When I go live, y'all can hop in there, say y'all piece if y'all want to comment on the topics or whatever. But yeah, this is about the embassy. This is Drake's house, and they just busting down. I thought it was interesting because it's like he got all kind of stuff going on in the city, right? With the street gangs, niggas he ain't paid ties to and all that, right? But he also got this stuff within his neighborhood, the rich people of his neighborhood. So it's like, it seems like things are coming from all angles with this guy. And it seems like the same kind of behavior everybody is talking about. He's just like inconsiderate and foul. Like, you know, I don't know. This is just what people are saying. I don't know Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all be in my comments talking about niggas meat riding. I don't know Drake, bruh. I don't know y'all. You feel me? But we about to get into this content, man. Let's run this content.
Drake's mansion is so unbelievable that some of its Drake's mansion is so unbelievable that some of its features can only be described as awful.
Every bathroom in his house, when you walk up to the toilet, it opens and starts playing Tupac Hit 'Em.
Made funnier by the insane legal battle Drake went through just to have it built.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood.
He first purchased the property for
Why, when you open your toilet, does it play Tupac Hit 'Em Up? That paired with the ring he has, he used Pac on that diss track. It's like, yo, what is all that about? Like, what's your infatuation with Pac? Is it a infatuation, or is it like, or is this disrespect? Because I don't understand that. Hit 'em up at every toilet? I don't understand that.
$0.7 million in September 2015, at which point it simply looked like this. A 1963 bungalow with a 3-car garage and swimming pool, although it was obvious that Drake was focused on a different part of the property.
He never cared about like buying a big house. He was just like, I care about buying land.
Drake bought the house for its land and location, being a 2-acre lot amongst other mansions in the Toronto neighborhood of Bridle Path. The suburb ranked as the richest area in all of Canada, with its residents having an average net worth of $22 million and an average home value of $5.1 million. YouTube videos driving through the area show some of the craziest houses you might ever witness, and as a result, it's no surprise that Drake decided to build there. On the 18th of May 2016, Drake's barely decipherable 3-story mansion plans were first released to the public, which accompanied a planning notice at the front of the residence, leading to annoying petty problems before construction had even started. Drake quickly discovered that the house he'd bought to demolish had been designed by a world-famous architect, and as a result, he'd be scolded by the media for wrecking a piece of history. In one article titled "Drake, Take One Dance with That Bridle Path Home Before Tearing It Down," the writer stated, "I'm pretty angry with you for considering it a teardown," while the demolition notice had comments such as, "Maybe a minor variance in zoning, but one more sad step in Toronto's blind disinterest in heritage."
Now, see that right there, again, that's one of those things I need to point out to y'all. It's this behavior of being inconsiderate, not caring about what people are talking. I don't know anything about Toronto, right? But I know it's like landmark spots in Los Angeles, and it's like, yo, people will barricade themselves around these places. They'll die for these places, these landmarks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this was some special build or something, and then you just come through, you know it's what it is. You hearing it's what it is and it means what it means to the people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you still smash it and build the embassy. Again, it's all subjective, you know what I'm saying? Because from his vantage point, it probably looks different. But I'm just saying, you have to be aware, like, yo, I'm just pointing that out. They like, yo, bro, you think he can get some land somewhere else, bro? You think it would have been that hard? I'm just saying.
Although these complaints were nothing compared to the issues caused by the new design, as the proposed mansion was so freaking huge it goes beyond what's permitted there. For example, the mansion's height of 17 meters was well beyond the 11 meters permitted by council, while his 34-meter wide driveway was 3.5 times larger than the allowed width of 9 meters. But the aspect that received the most backlash was the height of Drake's new fences.
Fences more than twice as high as would otherwise be allowed, in part due to security concerns on his property.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out.
As mentioned, Drake's extra high fences were proposed for security. However, his neighbors made an effort to push back immediately.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood, as it could be observed from almost every single room of my client's residence.
Despite this, councillors sided with Drake after learning he'd spent $1 million on trees for the property, and as a result, the building was finally approved. Roughly 2 months later, Drake's builder and architect Ferris.
So this guy's money pushed everything through, despite the whole neighborhood having an issue with it, people not being able to sell houses and all kind of stuff because the view he's obstructing. He bought over 100 trees for his property, so they pushed it through. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying this. Hey, this is why y'all got to get money. For anybody who be like, oh, hey, it's all about your intention. You know what I mean? Whoever you are before money is who you're going to be after money. Let's just be real, dog. Like, you got to be very strategic. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you doing and how you doing it, man.
Foley posted this image to his Instagram with the title "Let's Get Started." This was followed by another post only 8 days later, showing that the block had been completely flattened, in the process creating a brand new problem. Drake's lovely neighbors had launched another complaint against him, claiming that trees were being cut down on the property before they'd received permission to do so. As a result, Drake was now facing a fine of up to $100,000 for every tree destroyed, although his builder maintained that they'd done nothing wrong. This was confirmed after a council investigation, which stated there have been no violations. There have been no large trees cut down. I'm very glad that Drake and the company he has hired is obeying the law. Roughly 1 month later, an archived satellite view of the property showed that construction was back underway, which accompanied a new post on Ferris's Instagram hinting at just how crazy the mansion was going to be. This is how we build an official NBA indoor basketball court, showing an excavation in process, which was followed by another post 1 month later showing the speed at which the house was being built. In the process, Drake came by to check out the property, which had begun framing only 4 months later, a stage which was fully completed within a matter of weeks, at which point the builder revealed another crazy detail. While the original plans put the mansion at 21,000 square feet, this number had since been doubled to 45,000 square feet, which included a 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite. For context, the size of an average 3-bedroom home is usually around 1,600 square feet, meaning Drake's bedroom was going to be the same size as 2 fully built middle-class homes. Although Drake showed no remorse for his extravagance, stating, "Because I was building it in my hometown, I wanted the structure to stand firm for 100 years. I wanted it to have a monumental scale and feel. It'll be one of the things I leave behind, so it had to be timeless and strong. Its overwhelming high..."
Yo, this nigga's bedroom, you could play football. You could play flag football in this nigga's bedroom. I thought Kai Cenat had a large bedroom. You can play a full game. I'm talking about, like, you feel me? All the players, you could have a bench in his master bedroom. Shout out to Drake, bro. I'm not I don't even know how you be mad at. Shout out to Drake.
luxury. That message is
that's a master's bedroom. You hear me? Golly.
Delivered through the size of the rooms. I wanted to make sure people can see the work I put in over the years, reflected from every vantage point. As construction continued, Ferris and Drake once again posed at the front of the property, although this, in combination with countless media articles listing his address, accentuated an aspect that was already a massive problem: security.
The attempts of getting into this property is daily and nightly.
As mentioned by Drake's representative, the house was being broken into every single day and night, only made worse when the house was given a geotag as Drake's mansion on Google Maps. As a result, Drake had to hire significant...
So, this has been happening before the battle. Before he was exposed, before all the shenanigans, his house was being broken into and he didn't have nothing in the house. His house was being broken into. Pay attention.
In security,
Dude, his security is insane. You ever seen security? Have you
Yeah,
ever
I've seen some.
Imagine more.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. You're not getting to this guy. No chance.
with this also being seen in a video by a YouTuber named Walking Lady,
Don't go on the property again, alright?
Don't go what, sorry?
On the property.
and echoed in this comment reading, I drove past his house looking to take some pictures, but there were these 3 to 4 big dudes standing out front guarding the place. What a life. In one notable incident, Drake's Toronto mansion was stormed by a knife-wielding woman who allegedly struck a security guard with a pipe, but while there were obviously some security hurdles during construction, there was no denying the house began to look incredible. After laying the slab for the basketball court, showing the court's entire construction process, which included a Drake-themed scoreboard, Drake-themed on-court branding, and even Drake-themed basketballs. The video received comments such as, "This is the dopest indoor court I have ever seen a celebrity have. Beats Shaq's and Jordan's, but while the basketball court could only be described as awesome, there were other aspects of the property that were better described as awesomely stupid. For example, Drake spent $700,000 on the world's most expensive bed. Created specifically for Drake's house, the bed named Grand Vivitas weighs 530 kilograms or 1,168 pounds and took over 600 hours just to make a single one. The bed has a whiskey and champagne bar on the backside of the bed head and a dedicated team of employees who flip and clean the mattress every 3 months. In addition to the bed, Drake had a 4,000-pound bathtub delivered to his ensuite, which was made from one giant piece of marble at a cost of over $50,000. After finishing in the tub, Drake can get dressed in his 2-story walk-in closet, which he since
This nigga is living like a king. Golly, bro. That's nuts. I never even heard of a bed so expensive. I didn't even know beds. I didn't even know the most expensive bed was that expensive. I don't know what I thought, but I definitely didn't think it was $700,000. He has a team for his bed. The man has a team for his bed. It's crazy.
defended as being an important part of the property. The bedroom is where I come to decompress from the world at the end of the night, and where I open my eyes to seize the day. The bed lets you float, the shower lets you escape.
All that shit sound good. He got a 2-story closet. A 2-story closet, bro. I probably wouldn't leave my closet. That's crazy. Crazy.
And gather your thoughts, and the closet makes you want to talk to yourself while getting dressed. On the 5th of October 2019, roughly 3 years after construction first began, Drake posted this video to his Instagram showing that the luxury mansion was nearing completion while providing a further sneak peek into some of its wild features. There were the singing toilets we mentioned earlier, as well as quite possibly the craziest indoor swimming pool you might ever witness. However, it wouldn't be until Drake moved into the home 6 months later that he'd also show off his separate outdoor pool, as apparently the property needed 2 separate pools. On top of this, Drake bought a custom Bosendorfer piano for an estimated $500,000, which was shown for the first time in the Toosie Slide music video, where Drake would also display a room holding every award he'd ever won. Additionally, Drake built an entire hallway for the sole purpose of displaying basketball jerseys, and considering Drake also has sun-tanning beds in his bathrooms, it's no surprise that even DJ Khaled praised the
So nigga has sun-tanning beds in his bathrooms. First off, I just want to know what nigga thinks, I should toss some sun-tanning beds in the bathrooms. Bruh, that is some Caucasian shit. I'ma just be honest. I ain't never even been to a suntan booth. Never even seen one in real life. Like face to face, I've never even seen a suntan bed booth. That's crazy. He has them in his bathroom. Must be some Canadian shit.
designer by stating, "Amazing job, I want you to build my next estate. I've been thinking the name of the one we're gonna build together because Embassy is incredible. Champagne Papi inspired me on another level. I have more work to do." Although even if you include Drake's 12-car garage and $10 million car collection, the mansion's often quoted value of $150 million is way over exaggerated. The most expensive home ever listed in Bridle Path was on the other side of Drake Street, which had an asking price of $45 million in 2021. The home was built at the same time as Drake's and has a similar 9 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, 12-car garage, and an indoor swimming pool. The property failed to sell for $45 million and has since had its price drop to $40 million, so while Drake's house is certainly more luxurious, it probably wouldn't sell for $150 million or even half of that. Despite this, Drake has certainly achieved his goal of building a monumental property, albeit at the cost of his time, money, and even his safety.
That's crazy. Y'all heard that? So the man did this even against his own time, money, and safety. That sounds like an egotistical man, if I've ever heard of one. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Y'all see why he's in the position that he's in right now, all the beef that he's having right now. This is a whole nother front of things. You get what I'm saying? This isn't like, you know, like the streets or the music industry. This is just life. This is his life, and this is how he operates in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he could have took some considerations, right? When it came to building this monstrosity, this beautiful monstrosity in the neighborhood. I'm sure he could have took some suggestions. Look, dog, these are your neighbors. You see when they showed the overhead view exactly how far he is from the other, look at this, bro. You have neighbors, dude. Look at that. Look at the screen. There's neighbors right there. You don't want to like take them into consideration. Yo, they got money too. They doing good too. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, nah, because I'm doing better. My shit worth $150 million. You know what I'm saying? Yours is a 40 banger. Yours is a 30 banger. You know what I mean? This is the way this guy think, and that's crazy. And honestly, this is just, you know, just gives you a little more insight to this guy's brain and, you know, how he operates. Like I said, this has nothing to do with the music industry or the streets or anything. This is just his life, his personal life. You know what I'm saying? The way he went about building his dream home. You feel me? But again, if this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please and thank you. I need that for the algorithm. Go to the top of the page, hit both those links. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Discord. And y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think of this. Dope house. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Really dope house. But it's just like, damn, bro. Niggas been attacking your house since before the beef. Niggas been running in your house. Your security guard done got shot now. He was hit with a pipe before that. And ain't no telling what else. Ain't no telling what else. I'm hearing he paid 500 pounds to cover up a sexual assault. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into that later. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.